Good evening. It's Tuesday, February 20th, 2024. Welcome to Council Chambers. I'm going to be calling our special council meeting to order at 5 p.m. I'm going to start with a moment of silent reflection. Moving on to our land acknowledgement, the municipality of Port Hope exists on the lands of the Mishusagik Anishinaabeg traditional territory covered by the Williams Treaties. We honor and recognize First Peoples as rights holders and stewards of the lands and waters in which we have the privilege to live, work, and play, including the Ganaraska Forest and River. We pay respect to elders, past, present, and emerging. We commit to actions towards truth and reconciliation by recognizing the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples, strengthening ties with First Nations, Métis, and Inuit peoples, especially those who make their home in Port Hope, and learning from Indigenous ways of knowing and being. We do so by recognizing the past and working towards a shared future. Are there any disclosures of pecuniary interest this evening? I note that none were received prior in advance to the meeting. Moving on then to item number 3, closed session. Today we will be proceeding in closed session in accordance with the Municipal Act for the purposes of litigation or potential litigation, including matters before administrative tribunals affecting the municipality or local board, Section 239 2E, and advice that is subject to solicitor-client privilege, including communications necessary for the purpose of Section 239 2F. The purpose of our closed session today is to receive legal advice with respect to OLT 23 000360 3852 Ganaraska Road. I'd like to get a mover and seconder to move into closed session as provided in the notice for today's meeting. Moved by Councillor Adams, seconded by Councillor Less. All in favor? And that is passed unanimously. We are now in closed session. Okay, our in-camera session is now complete. We're moving on to item 4, business arising from our closed session. Earlier today, Council passed a motion to proceed into a closed session to consider business as permitted under the Municipal Act and is listed on today's meeting agenda. The motion was passed in a public session, streamlined and in accordance with our closed meeting policy. In the continuing interest of transparency, I can report at this open meeting the outcomes from today's closed session. Council approved the previous closed session minutes from November 7th, 2023 and February 6th, 2024. That was the last time that we met in a closed session. Council also discussed items pertaining to litigation or potential litigation, including matters before administrative tribunals affecting the municipality, Section 239 2E, and advice that is subject to solicitor-client privilege, including communications necessary for that purpose, Section 239 2F. These items are in relation to OLT 23 3852 Ganaraska Road. During the closed meeting, Council received legal advice, information, and updates, and provided direction to staff in regards to OLT 23 00360 3852 Ganaraska Road. We'll move on now to item 5, the confirmatory bylaw. 5.1, 12/2024, confirm the proceedings of the special meeting of February 20th, 24. Can I get a mover and seconder for that? Moved by Councillor Less, seconded by the Deputy Mayor. All in favor? That is passed unanimously. This concludes our business on today's agenda, and I'm in a position to adjourn the meeting.